I hope you guys are sat and ready because today we're gonna organize my bookshelves. What's up everyone, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm Liv, I'm a new book bestie. So today we're gonna be reorganizing my bookshelves. I thought it would be a really good thing to do at the beginning of the year to just kind of reset everything, do a little reorganization. And I'm just a girl. I love a little change once in a while, and I thought what better thing to do at the start of the new year. Make sure that you have something to sip on. Get cozy and let's get right on into this video. Okay, here is what we are working with before we get started. This is my Billy bookcase and it's mostly just fantasies. Yeah, so got my ACOTAR, Sarah J Maas, Fourth Wing, some different fantasies, a seasonal shelf, and then my special editions of Bridgerton and my special sprayed edition of People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. Okay, over here is kind of a mess right now because I started putting things with the series that they go with on my new shelf I got for Christmas. So there's kind of some spaces missing, but this is where I keep most of my romances, is just on this ladder shelf. And then at the bottom, I have a cute little street sign and my book nook. Okay, coming right over here, we have my new bookshelf I got for Christmas. I love it so much, but right now it's just kind of a catch-all of things that don't really have a place to go permanently. And so that's kind of what I want to fix, is get everybody a permanent location. Okay, and lastly, I have my little TBR cart, which you can see my little dehumidifier over there in the corner. And then up here, I have my book aligner that my husband 3D printed and a scoop for my desiccant to keep my books dry. But this is my TBR. If you want to watch that, you can check it out on my channel, how I pick my TBR. But this is my TBR for January. I'm missing People We Meet on Vacation because I already put it back because I already finished it. So yeah. And then the last little bit of books I stick in the entertainment center, but I think these are all going to stay in there because I don't have a better place for them. But if I find one, I'll put them in a better place. But yeah, that's all my books. Okay, first things first, I'm going to take everything off of all of the bookshelves here, over there, dust all the bookshelves, dust all the books off, give them a good dusting, reset my desiccant, which I use to keep my books dry, as well as my dehumidifier, which I just reset so I don't have to reset that. And then I'm going to dust all the little decorations, and then we'll kind of come back and see where we're at. So yeah. Okay, so here is where I'm at. All the books are off the shelf, and now I need to start getting in the process of putting them back on. So you saw all my books in their boxes. Before I put them back up, I do need to reset my desiccant, which I don't know if you can see it in here. Let me see if I can get it without dumping it. So when it collects moisture, the beads turn pink, and to reset them, I have to put them in the microwave to defrost them, and then they turn blue, and then that means they're ready to start absorbing moisture again. So I put them in that cauldron as a decoration, but I obviously just don't have a gazillion cauldrons like lying around. So my husband 3D printed me these like little boxes and like cylinders to put the desiccant in, and they have little vents on them so that they can filter out and collect all the moisture. So it's really, and I just kind of hide them behind my books. So that's kind of where those go. I'm gonna reset all of those. The other thing I've been using lately is these acrylic stands. I'm showing, like, it's all smudged. I gotta like wipe them all down. But these are to hold the books that stand up on display, just so that their pages don't fold over and get ruined. Just keeps the book's integrity intact. In similar vein, I have like the acrylic bookends too. I try to hide throughout the shelves to keep so if like the book is here, if it's not here, the pages kind of start to fold over. So then the book here with the acrylic bookend keeps the pages from folding over and keeps the integrity of the book intact. But again, like, I need to really clean that. Gross. And then 2 new things I'm trying. I got just like these acrylic signs that you would use to make like a wedding table sign, but I'm just using the acrylic pieces in it for my spinning shelf because the sides of the shelf don't come up very high, so then I can keep the book from folding over, but there's not enough room for like the full book end with the L at the bottom. So if you get what I'm saying, I'm just using half of the book end on that shelf. And then Belle of Therese on YouTube recommended a makeup palette organizer to like stack the books in to save some space. I'm not sure if the books that I have planned to put in this are going to fit. So this is something I'm going to try today and see how it works with the books that I have. But that is all of like the organizational things I have for my shelf. I got them all on Amazon, so they're pretty easy to find. So yeah, I'm gonna go reset my desiccant, and then I'm gonna wipe down all of the clear acrylic things so they're not all smudgy from fingerprints, and then we will get back to putting the books and decorations on the shelf. Okay, it's 3 hours later, so I'm back at it. We went and got dinner, got ramen, and I'm back to finish. I dusted all of the decorations and I refilled the desiccant stuff, made them blue again. I got that going. It's not done, but I got it going. So I have a few of them ready, so I will get going on my Empyrean shelf because I definitely know where I want that to go for sure. And the lighting is absolutely terrible now, so sorry about that. Okay, she's done. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Yes. Okay, so I know I want the rest of this shelf to be fantasy, so I'm gonna get going on that. I know I want like an ACOTAR shelf or a Sarah J Maas area, and I'm gonna get going on that. I have some desiccant to take out of the microwave. Such a weird sentence to say. So I'm gonna go get that, put it in its little containers, and get going on the rest of my fantasy shelf. So yeah, let's get into that. this is where we're at with the fantasy shelf. So I got like the ACOTAR books here in Crescent City, but all the Sarah J Maas didn't fit on one shelf. Then I have my Empyrean series. I have 2 of that sprayed Fourth Wing because they messed up my order and sent me 2, but I'm saving one because I kind of want to get a special edition dust jacket at one point for one of them. Then Throne of Glass, the rest of my fantasies, and the seasonal shelf is at the bottom now since the holidays are over. It is the next day. I was tired after I finished my fantasy shelf, so I just watched some SNL with my husband last night and then went to bed because I was really tired. So now I am over by my ladder shelf, which is where I usually keep all my romances, which I'm going to keep it the same, but now that I have my makeup palette organizer and my spinny shelf, I have room to do more displays, so I'm really grateful for that. I'm going to do a Bridgerton display for sure and an Emily Henry display because I have my special edition, like the sprayed edition from Barnes & Nobles of People We Meet on Vacation, and a bedazzled version of Beach Read that I did a while back, and so I kind of want to do a fun display with that. So yeah, after we do my romances, we'll do my last shelf, which is the spinny shelf, but let's get into the romances. Walking through the romance section, right at the top I have my just some regular romances, then I have my dark romances, and then this little bookmark container that my husband made me. Alright, coming down here I have sports romances, the Binding 13 series, and then Allie Hazelwood, and then my little egg that I made. And then I have my Bridgerton display, and I have Emily Henry, a bedazzle I did at a community event, and then all my Sarah Adams books are right behind How to End a Love Story. So yeah, and then this street sign my husband made me as well. Okay, I'm over by the last shelf, and now I have got a friend. I got Yogi with me. He was being super needy, so I just needed to pick him up to calm him down. So everything else that I have has to go on this shelf. So my thrillers, my Lightning Thief series, the Hunger Games, Harry Potter, and all the miscellaneous stuff from my entertainment center has to go on this shelf, as well as the rest of my decorations. So we are almost done reorganizing everything, and everything has been going. I am like in love with the displays that I've made so far, and I'm so happy to have gotten this shelf because it has given me the liberty to actually make displays and not just shove my books on my shelf. So I'm super excited to almost be done, so let's get into it. Let's get into the last shelf. Over here is my spinny shelf, and then I have my little book counter, and then my numbers for the book counter. I have a little bakery book nook, the Heartstopper series, which have my heart right now. They're so sweet. I was literally watching Heartstopper as I was doing the bookshelves. Just some random pink books back here. My Carly Fortune books, some more random romances, all of my Abby Jimenez books, and my First Time Caller book. And then I have the Lightning Thief, and this little cup is something I got when we were in Greece. I got the Hunger Games, Harry Potter, which I had to split up and put, you can't see. I had to put Harry Potter down here too. And then these are like some cheesy Halloween vampire romances, witch romances. And then in the back are some more witchy romances, and then like Blood of Hercules and like kind of Greek mythology romances. And then I have my thrillers and mysteries, and then just some random books that didn't really have a space to go yet. Alright, that is it for my bookshelf reorganization video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please subscribe. It would mean so much to me. If you want to follow my socials, they'll be at the end of this video. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!